I'm back with even more 7 days to die. I'm digging. It's almost day 7, and I have not completed even rudimentary defenses. Like really, things are bad. Things are real bad. I'm slowly undermining my base here, apparently. Seems short-sighted. Real short-sighted. I've turned a corner though, so I guess that means I've done like 1/4 of the trench. But I haven't actually though, because I haven't dug out the floor. But I am gonna wait on that. Because I need a functional trench before I need a perfect trench. Don't let perfect be the enemy of good. That's the sort of thing Democrats say all the time. I fucking hate it. It's just an excuse to like keep American politics in the right wing. Oh, all right. Other people say that too, I think, but I don't care about them. I don't fucking care about them at all. Let me go turn off that fire. Take a break. Go up here. From the dig. The extreme dig work. So here's our completely unfinished base. We don't even have a workbench. This is my kitchen. It's better than some of the ones from Zillow. Smack some boiled meat. Drink some water. Do you have any other beverages? Yeah, I got a mineral water. That's a positive. That's a something no brainer, sir. What? A no brainer. Let's make some water. It's hot, like literally, because it's on fire. Okay. Well, I guess we're going back down to the pit. I mean, I don't want to keep digging. It's just I have to keep digging. I believe I've seen a zombie. It's a fat guy. No offense or anything. Hello, sir. I hit him in the knee. Did you see how I hit him in the knee and he kept going at full speed? That's some bullshit right there. Ugh. That's the kind of zombie I would turn into, I think. I don't like it. It's too real. Too real, man. Too real. I don't like being confronted with reality. I mean, I don't think anybody does, but... It's fucking dark down here as well. Just pointing that out. I'm seriously undermining the base. Is the whole thing gonna collapse from this? I don't know. I think it's fairly well supported still. It's fairly well supported still. Like a television show in its 15th season. Why did Supernatural go on so long? I've never actually seen an episode of it. I just know it went on for like 15 years. And like, why? Was it that good? Because I doubt it. Just saying. I watched The Hot Ones with Charlie Day. He was one of the guys from It's Always Sunny. And that show's gone on far too long, right? Like, it was a slightly amusing show for a time. Now they're just like so awful and just like, I don't understand how anybody's still in the show. Because like, I don't know, how do you live with yourself depicting characters like that? Like, you go home and you're like, well, at least I'm not an asshole, only my character is. I don't know, maybe that's why I'm not an actor. I play one on TV though. That's really obscure and old too. Alright, so when I was a kid, right? Let me explain that. When I was a child, there was a commercial for, I believe it was for a painkiller. Might have been like Bayer or some sort of aspirin or something. And they had a guy endorsing it who was a doctor on a daytime soap opera called General Hospital. And he played a doctor. So, you know, the premise of the commercial is that like a doctor is endorsing it, but he's not a real doctor. So he says literally, I'm not a doctor, while dressed as a doctor. but I play one on TV. And when I have a headache, I take whatever, Bayer aspirin or whatever. It's like, what? What? You're not a doctor, but you play one on TV? I don't give a shit. What do you mean? Of course you're not a doctor. But also, what is the significance of you playing one on TV? Am I supposed to take medical advice for you? What? I'm very confused. Anyways, that was a real commercial in the 1980s. And if you don't know when the 80s was, that's when your parents were born. I'm so old. Oh god. Dealing with your own mortality is rough, man. Trust me. Trust me. I don't recommend it. Without getting too specific, you know. Like if you've been watching my streams for a long time, you know that like I was really sick last year. Like seriously ill. And not with the COVID either. And like so I've had to like confront the fact that, you know, I'm 40, but like, well, I'm 42 for what it's worth, but you know, I don't necessarily have a long time to live. Like, you know, I'm not gonna make it to 80. Let's just put it that way. I work with someone who's 80. It's like, please go home. You're 80. You're literally turning to dust in front of me, and not like a vampire either, like in Buffy. Anyways, and like having to confront that fact like that, like, oh shit, like if I'm lucky, I got 20 years left. It's weird. It's weird. When I was a kid, though, when I was like a teenager, like a young idiot, I should say. When I was a young idiot, I was certain I would not live to 40. I don't know why though. I think it was like romantic notions of like rock and roll stars, just misguided romantic notions of like, I don't know, Jim Morrison or Janis Joplin or something, or Jimi Hendrix, you know? Like I think I thought it would be cool to not live a long time. And I don't want to live until I'm feeble, don't get me wrong, but I don't necessarily want to die tomorrow either. I don't know. So I'm probably not going to die tomorrow, though. Though I might die tonight because I'm going to go eat so many tacos. That'll probably significantly shorten my lifespan, you know. Probably. Alright. Hello? Yeah, there he is. He's a big one. Did I get a sneak attack bonus there? He's down. Alright, he's not dead though, so let's melee him. That was a waste. Ow! No! You big bastard! The silencer is not as discreet as one might think. Am I crouched? There you go. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Alright, let's get back in here. We need to eat again. So, also, have we finished all this water? No. Nope, not all of it. Right? Where is it? It's here. It's not done. Water is finished. Water is finished. And I will eat this. I'll eat 2 boiled meats. Alright, so last night for dinner, right? On Tuesday, I went to the farmer's market. Yep. That's the kind of old person I am now. I went to a farmer's market on Tuesday. And I bought grass-fed, free-range beef. It was okay. I ate it last night. I made it into burgers. It was ground beef, not like steak or something. I'm not a massive steak fan. They did sell steaks. I was buying it from the farmer's market, so I was probably most interested there in just, you know, trying it out. I'd previously bought some beef jerky from the same people. Excuse me. But I'm not actually a massive beef jerky fan. But having bought it from them and eaten it, I was like, oh, this is actually pretty good. So let me buy another product from them, and perhaps that will be pretty good too. So I bought a pound of ground beef for $7, which is, I think, a lot. I don't actually buy ground beef that often because my wife's a vegetarian or pescatarian, so I just don't buy that much ground beef in the house. And anyways, so I bought a $7 pound of ground beef, and then I cooked that into burgers last night. Salt, pepper, and nothing else. The way you're supposed to cook meat. It was pretty good. Is that much more than normal beef? I don't know what a normal pound of ground beef costs. I have a feeling it's like $5-6 though. So this was only a little bit cheaper. Whenever you can, you should buy local food, because the true cost of food production and like meat, for example, is in transport. It's in transport. Yes, cows release greenhouse gases. That's true, but it's in transport. But transporting beef from remote places is a far more negative impact on the environment than simply the creation of beef. So, anyways, if you can buy beef from someone within 100 miles of you, you've probably mitigated much of the environmental impact there is from beef eating. And beef eating is, beef is like by far the most impactful of the meats. Like chickens and pigs are far less significant contributors to climate change. So if you want to still eat meat, and you want to not contribute to climate change as much, then you can be more selective about the meats you eat. Like, so eating chicken, even industrial, like fucking Tyson frozen chicken breast, is going to be far, far less significant environmental impact than beef. And then eating pigs, the same way. Lamb is pretty good too, for what it's worth. Though lamb's obviously got a massive price premium in the United States, so... right. So if you're gonna eat beef and you still want to reduce your environmental impact. Oh, I missed. Oh, fucking Jimmy. I may have panicked a little. Did I miss him with the fun gun, or did I hit him? I feel like I missed him. He ain't got no head anymore. This is a wolf. It's not even a fucking zombie. It's just a wild animal. I'm lacerated. I'm broken. I'm seriously injured. But hey, meat. Am I right? Local meat. Local meat. Hey, the best meat to eat is of animals that are attacking you. I actually think that's probably not true, because many animals that are attacking you are actually probably contaminated or infected with various items. And you're really not supposed to eat predator meat, but whatever, right? Fucking, we can't all eat sheep all the fucking time, right? Am I right? Fucking sheep. Let me have a drink. Let me hit up the old Medikit here. Yeah. And painkiller as well. And it doesn't look like I got infected or anything, so just have a sip of water there. Okay, let's dump off that there. Kind of feel like bones should be over there for what it's worth. I do not have a splint. If I take that... Oh, yeah, I used all the murky water, though, so... Nope. 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 No. No. Look, I have 2/3 of a bike. I just don't think I have any handlebars. I do have handlebars, but I don't have a fucking workbench or bike technology. But I have like all the components required to use the bike. I think actually you need like duct tape or something too. All right. So I think I'm. What is this? What is this status effect? It's a broken arm. I need a splint. I have no tape. I don't have any murky water either. So, but I do have glue though, right? It's not in there, that's for sure. I got glue, right? And I got cloth. So let me make duct. Let me make just a couple rolls of duct tape real quick, because apparently fabric plus glue, duct tape, yo. I'm gonna need some wood. Oh, it's a digital voice. Slit. I beg your pardon. Splints. Oh wait, splint. The word is splint. Use future. Right. Quick repair. I don't have any wood. Okay. Oh yeah. I don't think sure. Hey, you know, wolves, right? Future. Hello? Let me hit up the yellow real quick. Oh, that iced coffee, you gotta love it. Okay, I'm good to go. I'm as healed as it gets. I still have so much more digging. And I still don't have any spikes in the hole. And I have not reinforced the sides of the hole. It's morning, guys, on day 7. No problem. It's not, we're not all gonna fucking die or anything. I'm not doomed. Why would you say that? Ha ha! I'm doomed. Might as well go eat myself. If you have a bicycle, you can just outride the horde, right? Usually? I don't know, the game's gotten harder recently. At least it feels that way. Having come back to the game, it feels like it's gotten harder. That's what she said. Or he, you know, not to unnecessarily gender a joke. It's not an unnecessary gender joke. Gendering of joking. Everything there is spelled with a G, in case you're wondering. I didn't watch any of the Euros yet. Soccer. I heard you like fucking soccer. I like soccer. I know Wales played this morning. I don't give a shit about Wales, though. I know Dan James dived, and everybody's like, Dan James dives! Because, you know, I'm a massive Manchester United fan, so I'm really only interested in European competition in as much as players who play for Manchester United are participating in it. Dan James is one of those players. So they're, you know. I'll probably watch England tomorrow. I probably will not watch it live. Come down here, you shit. God, this is like a mini horde or something. Come on. Oh, he hit me fast. You guys look really familiar. Just, why didn't I reload this? What's wrong with me? My leg is sprained. Aim for the head. Alright. Right, so I haven't watched any of the Euros yet. I mean, I'm a fan of soccer, but I am not soccer mad, and like I've got plenty of soccer to watch. I was watching the U.S. men, obviously, last week. I watched the U.S. women friendly from, 2 nights ago. I love the U.S. women. They're, like, definitely my third team. United, Chicago Fire, then U.S. women, and then I'm only nominally interested in anyone else after that. Like, there are people who just like watch every football match, every soccer match they can find. I am not one of those guys. I love the game, but like I don't give a shit about Turkey and Italy. Like I don't understand how anybody does who isn't Turkish or Italian, right? Like football coverage, football mad people are like, oh wow, just the Euros, what a great tournament. I'm gonna watch every match, all 51 of them. It's like, why? If you're Turkish, by all means, watch Turkey play. If you're Italian, by all means, your favorite player plays for one of those teams, maybe, but fuck me, right? Like Jesus. Fuck me like Jesus. Actually, don't fuck me like Jesus. That doesn't sound like a good time for anybody. Except, well, unless you're into that. Unless... Are there people who are like sexually into crucifixion? Don't answer that question. I think the answer is yes, and I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I'm sorry I asked whether people were sexually into crucifixion, because they are. They are. Because people are really... They're really into everything. And like, you don't really want to know what anyone's into, do you? Like, you want to know what you're into, and like you want to see people do what you're into, but like you don't really want to see people do other stuff because like you're not into it. So like if you're really into like, I don't know, whale watching, then you want to see whale watching videos. But if you're really into, I don't know, say if you're not into Pokemon card collecting, you don't really want to see Pokemon card collecting videos, if you know what I'm saying. If you know what I'm saying. Nobody wants to see that shit. No. So anyways, I'm largely into... no. No. Oh my god, no. Oh my god. Oh, you know what's awesome, right? Here's something I really do like about football right now, is that JJ Bull, who's a football writer who used to have a YouTube channel called Fitba Dakba, which I guess is slang for football, basically. Anyways, he and his buddy used to have that, like they're childhood friends or something. And his buddy went off to college, and then he finished college, and he became a genuine sports writer. He was writing for, I want to say he was writing for The Telegraph for a while. They tried to do something on The Telegraph called Project Bab, which was supposed to be like a YouTube channel focused on young people and soccer. And it failed. And JJ's highly humorous Fitba Dappa stuff, kind of ended as he became an adult with a real job and stuff. But now he's left The Telegraph, and he's now working for TIFO. The people who make those, let's call them explanation videos about football. They're very graphically pleasing, if not necessarily the greatest thing ever. Football videos that explain tactics and the history of the sport and whatever. There are a lot of different topics. So TIFO has started a second channel called TIFO IRL, and JJ Bull is one of like the analysts for it. And I really like JJ. I think he's very funny. He's got some good insight into the game, but I think primarily it's about how amusing he is. And so TIFO IRL is it's really entertaining. You should watch it. You should watch it if you like soccer and Scottish men. If you're into Scottish dudes. Who isn't, though, right? Do I have the recipe for this? No. I have not unlocked red tea. Have I unlocked this? No. Oh, I have a level, though, right? I don't want to use it on that. I need to unlock the workbench. I have 2 skill levels, so I need this, right? Am I wrong? Because this is Forge, and this is Workbench, yeah. So I need to put 1 in Intellect here. Oh, I'm getting a point of Intellect from my glasses, I think. So that's nice. Take that one there, and then take... it's a level 3 item! Oh, it must be a 4. It's a 4! It's an Intellect 4! Ugh. I mean, there's no point in taking Grease Monkey to build a bike because I don't have a fucking Workbench. So I have to take an extra Intellect point now. And then do nothing else. Okay. All the recipes being gated or locked behind stuff. Pretty annoying. I'm still pilled out, so. Alright, back to the pit. Back to the pit. Skybox in this game is pretty good. Clouds feel like they're moving. I'm back in the pit. Yeah, so anyways, JJ Bull is back on YouTube on the reg. And I enjoy that. That's fun for me. He was doing like live streams of video games in his free time for a while, and that was entertaining because he's a funny guy. But like having him back in the sports scene is better, I think. I hope it's working out for him. I have a feeling that Tifo IRL is not going to go very far, but I don't know. That's just having watched JJ's career through the years. It just seems like these like, let's make a football channel web sites, internet domains, just don't seem to work out. I don't know why it is. Because there was like Copa 90, right? And Copa 90's gone, right? He was on that for a little while too. They like paid him to make shows on Copa 90, and like he's such a silly and weird dude. He made a show where he was dressed as a crab, talking about football and Cassandra. Good luck finding that. It's worthwhile. Dressed a full-grown Scottish man dressed as a crab in a crab suit, probably the cheapest crab suit he could have obtained from the internet. Playing guitar. He did that once too. That was fun. He's a pretty talented guy. It's funny. I feel like there's a lot of really mediocre fucking talent in England that gets on TV all the time. You know, they're on those panel shows and shit, and they're just not funny people. They're just so mediocre. And then, people like JJ Bull just wasted in the wilderness of YouTube, Twitch. Could be on television, right? That wouldn't be a fucking disaster. No, it'd be fine. It would be fine. I read this week that they've made a new version of Gossip Girl, and all I can think of to myself is why. Like, were people like, oh my god, Gossip Girl really needs to be updated for the modern day because it's such a classic of television that it really just needs a new treatment to keep it, connected to society. No. It's just like a junky show. It was a shovel show. It was a wooden and stone shovel show that, like, it's over, guys. Move on with your fucking life. Stop rebooting shit. It's like no one's making a new Charles in Charge. They're not rebooting Charles in Charge because it was just garbage. Where's Alf 3.0? It's the Alf guy. He won't let anybody make a new Alf show without him, and nobody wants to work with him. I think that's what it is. But no, in all seriousness, where's the Alf reboot? Or what's that show? Oh, okay, Spencer for Hire. They tried to reboot that actually somewhat recently, and Netflix made a Spencer for Hire movie, right? I still haven't seen it. Other shows I enjoyed from my youth include there was a television show called Sledgehammer, which is a parody cop show. That was funny. Why not reboot that shit? No, you gotta reboot Gossip Girl. It's like, come on, come on. There's been 18 fucking seasons of The Bachelor. I've never watched a single episode of it, but like, you can't make a new fucking Spencer for Hire TV show for a couple of years? I mean, come on. What do you want from me? How am I supposed to masturbate to this? Yeah. I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon. You know, I've been digging a lot, and I don't think we're gonna finish. I don't think we're gonna finish. I'm not aroused enough to finish after doing all this digging. I have to think sexy thoughts like the Queen and baseball. Baseball really gets me hard, if you know what I'm saying. I mean, what? All those men getting dirt on them. I'm kidding, of course. Baseball doesn't get anyone erect. No one. Like, literally no one. Jennifer Lopez, maybe? I don't know. Wait, what? What does that even mean? Why I gotta talk shit about Jennifer Lopez? I don't know. I'm just not one of those wholesome people. Speaking of wholesome people, what time is it? 1, okay. It's 1 p.m. Central Time. 1:09 Central Time, in case you were wondering. Central Daylight Time. Is it daylight time? Yeah, sure. God, I fucking hate the time change. Can we get rid of that now? It's so weird. Where I live, in the Great North Woods, it doesn't get dark until like 9-10 p.m. right now in the summer. It's like, it's absurd. It's a stupid time change. Stupid time. There really is like 18 hours of light up here too, so. Where we have the deer are confused, the turkeys, they're angry. Oh yeah, you know, I was talking about meat. Wild game, right? Is a good local source of meat. So if you're interested in minimizing the environmental impact of your eating habits, kill things. That's no joke. Just shoot everything you can find and eat it. Unless it's coming after you, because then it probably has like rabies or something. If it's coming after you, don't eat it. If it's running away from you, probably good to eat. That's my policy. Yeah, so like where I live, there are a lot of turkeys. And turkeys are like delicious. Also, when their meat is ground up, it's a pretty good substitute for beef. Not perfect or anything, but it's pretty good. So you can have turkey burgers and be pretty satisfied with them. A little salt, a little pepper. That's all you need. Don't let anybody fool you. All you need is salt and pepper. You don't need to fucking melt half a stick of butter and pour it over it or anything. Speaking of half a stick of butter, I can smell the cinnamon sugar bread I made in the bread maker. I can smell it. It's cooking. Might be almost done. Might have another half hour or so. It did not. Sketchy bread maker recipes from the internet, right? Like, let me tell you, my life with that bread maker has gotten much more complicated. I impregnated a bread maker, and it had a baby, and that baby was a loaf of low quality white bread, and I didn't like it. No, I've tried a whole bunch of different bread maker recipes, right? Like, because I am dedicated to not buying more Aldi bread. Not for environmental reasons, but because Aldi bread sucks. That's it. The bread I purchase at Aldi disappoints me. So I was like, what if I bought a bread maker and I made a whole bunch of bread? Because I'm a fucking moron. And so I bought a bread maker 6 months ago, and I have not bought a loaf of bread since. But I'm not happy. Like, it's like half the time I just don't have bread. I eat a lot more tortillas now. It's just like doesn't seem like there's good bread recipes out there, and like I don't think there's anything wrong with the bread maker, because when the loaf first comes out and for the first 8 hours it's fine, but after that it's horribly stale and there's no preservatives in it, so it just gets stale so quick, and just, you know, stale old bread is what I eat pretty much all the time now. So I've gone from shitty Aldi bread to stale bread that I've made myself. So it's worse. It's much worse, in case you're wondering. Oh, the shovel's broken again. Continue shoveling. Get back to shovel work. Aw, man. Lots more to go, but it does look like I might be able to finish. I don't know. I have to make... If it doesn't get any deeper than this, it'll still be passable. Because zombies are not ubermensch. So I'll put spikes down and it'll be okay. But I think I should be able to dig it. Can you dig it? Yes. Yes, in fact, I can dig it. Thank you for asking. I've only got a little bit of time. Like, I'm gonna definitely do day 7 today. I think after I do the night, I will probably call it quits today. So we'll see where we're at. At like, I don't know, 5 p.m. Dig time, game time today, and we'll start making the decision about where we deploy the spikes then. And we don't have any turrets yet, or turret technologies. We're starving to death. Maybe we should kill ourselves. If you're hungry, try killing yourself. No, don't do that. That was a joke. Please don't kill yourself for any reason. It's just not... It's not cool. I mean... Definitely don't kill yourself. Go talk to someone who isn't me. That might help. I recommend talking to someone who isn't me. Not because I'm not sympathetic, but because I'm just the worst. Wow. I will not help you. I guarantee I will not help you. Nothing I ever say will ever prevent anyone from killing themselves. I'd be like there'd be someone standing on a bridge. They'd be like, oh man, my life is so hard and it doesn't work and she doesn't love me and my fish is dead and I'd be like, oh, have you considered eating locally? And then they would jump. They'd be like, shut up about the bee. There's the sound of them dying. Now I'm making light of suicide, which is probably not a good look, but yeah. If you don't make light of shit, what are you gonna do? You're gonna live in misery. Well, I'm gonna live in misery. So if I can't make fun of stuff, I don't even want to live. I know. It's true. I know, that sounds dark. But seriously though. If I can't make fun of you, I don't want to live. I mean, not you generally, but you specifically. I'm like the anti-wholesome streamer. I fucking hate wholesome streamers though, so fuck those guys. That's right. Oh, really, I'm very accepting and tolerant of everyone, and I just want everyone to have a good time, and we can all be friends together. It's not true. It's not true. I don't like anybody. How can I pretend to be a wholesome guy when I don't fucking like anybody? Fuck you guys. Fuck everybody. Except for me, and my wife, and my dog. But everybody else can go fuck themselves. That's it. So that's how wholesome I am. No, it's fine. It's fine. You know, it's fine. I'm definitely not going for the wholesome market, though. Fuck, why is Twitch full of wholesome people? It's like full of tits and wholesome people. When I say it that way, though, it actually doesn't sound that bad, does it? It doesn't. It's like, oh, okay, tits and wholesome people. Oh, we're just fine. Tits and hugs? Hugging tits? Yes, please. Can I hug a tit? I'm into that. Yes, you can hug a tit, you fucking moron. Just find someone who wants their tits hugged. It's not hard. Internet's full of that stuff. Or do you like tit hugging? What? Tit hugging? No, I didn't say anything about tit hugging. This shovel. It's amazing. You gotta find just the right shape of rock to be shovel shaped. Oh shit. Wow. Okay. I mean, I guess I'm getting that, right? Fuck. It's so close. So close. It's like really close. They must have seen my new construction and been like, oh, hey, look, there's a survivor out there. We better drop him some supplies. What do you think he needs? Well, I don't know. I don't know for sure, but let's you know, just kind of randomly throw some shit in the box. How about do you have any like old shoes or anything? Or? Oh, he's dead. Wait. Oh, there's a leaper. No, he's not a leaper. I'm wrong. It's just a chubby guy. Which to distinguish from the... Okay, that's unnecessarily flashy and bright. Sir? I don't want to hurt you, sir. Actually, I don't mind. Go fuck yourself. Oh, that was a... Oh, I hit his arm. He down? He's back up. And left him. Nice. He's dead now. Alright. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. It's in the crate. Okay. Okay, I think I actually have better legs already. No, I don't. Alright, so there we go. You know, that's nice. A beaker. You know, that would be useful if I didn't already have 5 of them. For some reason. Scrap that. Couple bullets. This is all the bullets they could spare in the emergency kit. Good. Okay. Totally worthwhile. Mm-hmm. Ma'am? She's down. Weak zombie. Where's my house? There it is. It's just popped in. I love popping in video games. This is a honey stump, right? Honey stump. No, ain't shit in there. I thought I heard another plane. I think it was the Chill EDM. Chill Edom. Who's this Edom guy anyways? Who's this Edom guy who makes all this music? Oh, I'm tired. I'm very tired. 12 more. Ladies and gentlemen, we got the tree. It's dead now. Is there... Ooh, untouched mound of garbage. Hey! 3 tokens. That was worthwhile. I'm very hungry. I'm very, very, very hungry. I gotta go eat. I should be digging. I have not dug deep enough for once. That's like the first time for anybody, right? I think I'm gonna chop down that whole house. I just saw it and I'm like, I'm gonna chop that shit down. Yep. Gonna do it. Alright, meds. Honey, is honey a finished product? Can you use it and stuff? You can make awesome sauce with it, so it's not a finished product. That's a seed. All this stuff goes in other stuff. All that. Okay, there's some empties here. I can eat this meat, which I have here in the wrong chest anyways. I have not developed baked potato recipes. It's a science. The science of baked potatoes. Not yet fully developed in our society. Why does this can, Mega Crush can, give me a water jar? A mason jar. Drop it off. Drop the kids off at the pool. Drop it off. All We don't currently need this. We are gonna need a bunch of wood at some point soon, but let's hold off on that. Okay. Did I eat all the boiled meat and I'm still hungry? Fuck. Fuck balls. Fuck my balls. Don't fuck my balls. Leave my balls alone. Right. I must continue the digging before I run out of time. I heard you like shovels. It's 1 o'clock. It's 2 o'clock. I have 3 hours of game time left before I need to start putting spikes down, is what I said, right? That's what I said. That's what I said. Probably not. You know. Oh, I can smell that cinnamon sugar bread. I hope it's good. I can smell it. It's wafting into my office from the kitchen. It's wafting. Wafting. You like wafting? I looked at it though, and I'll be honest. I don't think I softened the butter enough before putting it into the bread maker. I did soften it a little bit, but there was a lot of butter there. And I think I probably could have done with another 5 seconds in the microwave before I dumped it in with the rest of the ingredients. So I'm not sure the butter mixed properly. Okay, I'm not sure the butter mixed properly with the rest of the ingredients. I guess we'll find out. Maybe it did eventually. I started the bread and then I went into cutting hair cleaning mode. And I never really came back to it, so maybe it's okay. It smells fine, but I mean, fucking any amount of slightly warm cinnamon smells fine, you know? It's like onions and garlic, right? Reducing onions and garlic is like very common in a lot of recipes. So you throw some olive oil in the pan, you start cutting up the onions, you crush the garlic, you throw it into the pan, and then after 5 or 10 minutes, it starts to smell like really good. And you're like, oh. But then you have to like do all the actual cooking. People will be like, oh, that smells good. What are you making? And you'll be like, this is just onions and garlic. They're very aromatic when you heat them in oil. And as long as you don't burn them, they smell real good. If you burn them, they smell real bad. Real bad. Bad ass to ass. Ass to ass. Onions to onions. Alright. It's 3 p.m. 3 p.m. Game time. Not IRL time. Yesterday on my Zillow stream, I said Bill Burr was from Philadelphia, but he's not. He's from Boston. I feel really bad about being wrong about that. Because New England people are like notoriously cantankerous. They're not like that in the Midwest. If you were to tell a Chicagoan, well, okay, maybe Chicago. If you tell someone from Columbus, Ohio that you thought they were from Cincinnati. No, okay, maybe that too. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not a New England trait. Columbus. Fucking Ohio. Ohio, so bad that everyone famous from there is famous for leaving it. Right? Like Buzz Aldrin. Is he from Ohio? I think he is. And the Wright brothers. They're like, oh, fucking Ohio. Sucks my balls. Let's get out of here. Let's go fly a plane. No one's ever flown before, but I hate Ohio so much I want to go to North Carolina and fly a plane. True story. All this shoveling, you know. Do you think the man who invented video games, or woman, as it were, or non-binary person, was like, one day they shall play video games for fun on very highly powerful computers, and while playing, they will spend most of their time using makeshift shovels to dig. This is how I predict the future. And they're like, Mr. Atari, that can't... Mr. Atari? I believe you'll find that his name is Noah Bushnell. Mr. Atari is funnier though. Like much funnier. Like way funnier. It's super funny. Mr. Coleco and Mr. Atari. Mr. Coleco. Do kids know what Coleco is? It's like real obscure, right? I had a ColecoVision for a little bit. I don't think I ever got it to work. I also had a Magnavox Odyssey. Obviously, I had these things far after they were relevant. Like, I bought them at, like, garage sales type of thing. Like, I didn't have an Atari until well into the Super Nintendo era. Super Nintendo Chalmers? My cat's breath smells like cat food. Old ass Simpsons jokes. This item needs repairs. All right, what time is it? It's approaching 4 p.m. Is that right? I'm not good at math. Yes. All right, we're going to $1,700. That's when we're gonna stop digging and start putting down spikes that we haven't made yet. We have some wood inside, but I don't know how many spikes we're gonna get. We don't have any food. We're starving to death. Can you eat raw meat? It's uncooked. Uncooked meat. Uncooked potatoes, because we don't have potato technology. Potato technology. Potato technology. The future of potatoes starts today. Did you know that Bill Gates is the largest farmland owner? No. The owner of the most farmland in the United States. Bill Gates owns tremendous tracts of farmland. And that McDonald's cultivar of a potato, that is the potato that is used for McDonald's fries. It's a very specific cultivar of potato. They've developed it themselves. It's a low starch variety. I don't know that you can actually get the potatoes otherwise. Like, I think they might be restricted only to McDonald's. Anyways, they grow those potatoes on Bill Gates' farmland. So what I'm saying is there are 5G microchips in McDonald's fries. That's right. Bill Gates, 5G microfiche. You guys know what microfiche is? Are you too young for microfiche? Do they have microfiche on the internet? I'll be right back.